where now the pollens have shifted from the anther to the stigma. Now what will happen? Now fertilization will happen. What is fertilization? That is when the male reproductive nucleus from the anther, here the male reproductive nucleus from the anther pollen is the male gamete, correct? And on the stigma, right, there is the ovary, or inside the ovary are the ovules, which are the female gamete, correct? So this is fertilization. When the pollen grains through the tube of the anther, it reaches the ovule. Then both of them combine together to form the zygote, which we studied in our last class. Zygote is when the ovary and the pollen meet together. That's the zygote. Now the zygote, say the ovary forms into a fruit and the ovule forms the seeds, like the apple seed, that example that we had given last time, correct? So this is the entire process of fertilization. Now there are two types of fertilization. One is a sexual production and the other one is asexual reproduction, right? So what happens in sexual reproduction is two parties are required, one male and the other female. But in asexual, A means there is no sexual, gametes are required. It can happen just like that. The male and female are not required. How does it happen? Let's understand. In case of sexual reproduction, we studied the entire process, right? Here the pollen will come, then the pollen will send through the filament, it will reach its tube to the ovary, then it will go to the ovule, and that is how the fruit, this will get converted to a fruit, this will form the seed, right? And from there on, a new plant will be formed. If you sow the seed in the soil, a new plant will be formed. This is the sexual reproduction that we studied.